grab your coziest blanket, top off that hot cocoa, with extra marshmallows, of course, and settle in, because we need to talk about the Christmas movie event that has the entire Hallmark fandom buzzing. If you've been counting down the days, you know the magic is already here. Hallmark's countdown to Christmas officially kicked off, and with Halloween and its candy wrappers firmly in the rearview mirror, we are diving headfirst into the season of twinkle lights, heartfelt reunions, and snowfalls that look just a little too perfect. But this year, one movie has been circled, highlighted, and starred on our calendars since the moment it was announced. We're talking about Christmas Above the Clouds. And yes, the reason we're all collectively losing our minds is the reunion we've been praying for. Get ready, folks. Erin Krakow and Tyler Hynes are back together. A reunion 4 years in the making. Let's just take a moment to breathe that in. Our hearts. The last time we saw this particular brand of magic was in 2021's It Was Always You. Do you remember the chemistry? The playful banter? The way they just fit on screen? It was one of those perfect Hallmark pairings that felt instantly timeless. We all knew it was special, and we've been waiting, not so patiently, if we're being honest, for a round two. Well, the wait is finally over. This Saturday, November 8th, Christmas Above the Clouds premieres, and it's not just giving us the reunion we dreamed of, it's giving it to us with the most delicious, clever, and heartfelt twist. This isn't just a movie, it's an event. This isn't Hope Valley, honey. So, what's the story? Get ready, because Erin Krakow is stepping out of Hope Valley and playing a character so different from the one we know and love. Meet Ella Neeser. In Erin's own words, Ella is harsh and selfish and direct. That's right. Our beloved, kind, generous Elizabeth Thornton is hanging up her modest prairie dresses to play a full-on, modern-day Scrooge. Ella is a high-powered workaholic who has absolutely zero time for the most wonderful time of the year. In fact, she's so determined to avoid her family, the traditions, and the general Yuletide cheer that she does the most extra thing possible. She books a flight to Australia just to skip the holiday entirely. We've all had those bar humbug moments, but Ella takes it to a whole new level. But here's where the Hallmark magic and a hefty dose of Dickensian fate kicks in. Who else just happens to be on that very same long-haul flight? Her ex, Jake, played by the one and only Tyler Hynes. Talk about an awkward 14-hour flight. Ella is forced to sit right next to the man who represents a past she'd much rather keep buried. But as the flight takes off, it becomes clear that her ex is the least of her problems. Because this isn't just a flight, it's an intervention. One by one, Ella is visited by the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future. A Christmas carol like we've never seen it. This is the part that has us so intrigued. It's a classic A Christmas Carol setup, but reimagined in the most relatable, claustrophobic, and frankly brilliant way possible. Trapped on an airplane at 30,000 feet. There is literally no escape. She can't storm out. She can't slam a door. She has to deal with it, all while strapped into a middle seat. Erin Krakow herself couldn't stop gushing about the script. The writing was really so smart, and the comedy was tight and clever, and it really allowed for a lot of transformation within the story, she told Swoon. And that's the key word, isn't it? Transformation. That's why we love these Scrooge stories. We get to watch someone who is broken, lost, or just plain grumpy find their way back to the light. We get to be reminded that it's never, ever too late to change, to open your heart, and to find your joy. And getting to watch Erin Krakow, the queen of Hallmark kindness, tackle a role so deliciously different. That's just the icing on the Christmas cookie. That is not a role that I'm typically given the opportunity to explore, Erin admitted. So getting to be a little harsh and selfish and direct, I guess, was an interesting new color for me to get to play. At When Calls the Heart Family Affair, here's a little behind-the-scenes tidbit that will make your heart smile. The movie was directed by Peter Benson, a Hallmark fan favorite himself, and was filmed just before Erin had to head back to Hope Valley for season 13 of When Calls the Heart. Even better, a ton of the When Calls the Heart cast and crew also worked on Christmas Above the Clouds. Can you just picture it? The same crew that's used to seeing her as the gentle, guiding, and endlessly patient Elizabeth Thornton, suddenly watching her snap at people and act like a total neezer. Erin said it was an absolute blast. It was really very fun and funny to get to see their response to me in a role that is just so different from Elizabeth, right, she explained. I think everyone got a bit of a chuckle out of that new side of me. We are living for this. We can't wait to see this new side of Erin. It's a testament to her talent that she can pivot so completely, and we know she's going to nail the complex journey from a hardened workaholic to a woman ready to love again. The magic is back. But at the end of the day, the glowing center of this holiday gift is the reunion. When Erin found out that Tyler might be joining the cast, she was thrilled. We've been wanting to reunite on a project for some time, she said. We filmed. It was Always You back in 2020, so it's really been a while. It didn't disappoint. It was great to get to work with him again. It didn't disappoint. Those 3 words are all we need to hear. We know what that means. It means the chemistry is still there. It means the banter is just as sharp. It means we're going to be rooting for Ella and Jake from the moment the seatbelt sign turns on. The only problem with this reunion? It's going to make us want another one immediately. Erin is already on the case. Maybe if we start talking about that project now, we can get it going so that it doesn't happen 5 years from now, she joked. We're right there with you, Erin. Let's start the petition now. But first, we have a date. This is your official invitation. Put on your favorite pajamas, send the kids to bed, and silence your notifications. Christmas Above the Clouds premieres on the Hallmark Channel at 8 p.m. ET/7 p.m. CT on Saturday, November 8. This is more than just a movie. It's the reunion of Hallmark royalty. It's a story of redemption, laughter, and second chances. And it's the perfect way to officially kick off a season of believing in magic. We'll be watching. We know you will be too.